Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, September something-eth, and it pays to be prepared, you know. And I have today for you a mirror matchup between Cookies with a lowercase z up here as the red Protoss, and then blue Protoss we have SC Any Money and SS Kane Money. Whatever. We'll just call him SC. Cool story, bro. All right. So this replay was submitted to me in my anaristarcraft@gmail.com address by one of you guys. So thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to showing this to you. It was actually a pretty interesting game, pretty funny end. So without giving it too many spoilers or not, I'm going to tell you the first half of the game name when in the replay. You ready? You ready? Amazing. That's right. That's right, you now know half the game name already, and we're not even off to really a start here. So I hope you guys can find it in your hearts to stick around, as I am actually going to stick around and cast this for just a few minutes. I have to go to work today, and I haven't even showered yet, so I am going to cast this super quick, run, get a shower, and go to work, and set up a whole bunch of Dell computers today. I'm pretty much doing that all week. And it may sound a little boring, but it's actually kind of fun, because I can pretty much spend the entire day thinking about stuff that I want to do on my channel, thinking about answers, you know, for the questions video. Oh yeah, I did the first answers video in response to the questions thingy I did a couple days ago. So if you have not seen that, make sure you go check it out. I answered like a boatload of questions on that thing. I was actually thinking about maybe doing not quite a regular thing, but kind of a regular thing. And what's up, Probe? How's it going? What you doing there, buddy? Huh? What you doing? Huh? Oh, you just hanging out? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. You hang out. All right. So, anyways, I was thinking about doing kind of a regular-ish Q&A thing, and oh, I see what you're doing there. It's a proxy pylon, and I don't think Blue knows about it. Oops, wrong way. Nope, he does not at all. Not even close, so that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I think this is part of the amazing thing about the game, as we do have another probe over here just kind of hanging out. Maybe he'll do the same thing, maybe not. Maybe he'll just take it from the zealot. So, anyways, I was thinking about making that question and answer thing kind of a regular-ish thing. Maybe like once every 2 weeks or something, because I am having a lot of people join my channel, like subscribing recently. So, I don't want to do like one answer video and then just have like a whole bunch of people that don't know anything about me, because this is going to sound kind of corny, but I feel like it's kind of important for you guys to know a lot about me, because, I mean, you're listening to me like everyday talk. So, I think that it helps you guys get to know me better, and, you know, the questions that you ask me also help me get to know you. And I like that idea because I freaking love all you guys. So, yeah. Cannon! Okay, so what's going on here is this probe right here is scouting around, but he's also building a pylon down here behind the mineral line, and the blue Protoss is responding by putting a cannon in his mineral line, which will be in range of this one for sure. Not too sure about this one, though. Let's take a look at the pylon energy field. If he were to place it, say, right here, I know for a fact it would be within range of both, but he is going to kill this one with his probes. He does have 3 of them pulled off right now, as well as a sentry. So this one is about to go down, and we will see if this cannon will be able to fire at the other one. I'm not too sure, no. Either it is very lazy, or it just cannot reach this far, as 4 zealots are warping in right into the mineral line, right where all the probes were, bunched up on this half of the right side. And the force field went down, which is going to keep, you know, only 1 zealot from being able to attack it, but still, I mean, that was pretty good delay tactic by Cookies, and as he is warping in 4 more zealots here, he does have 4 warp gates up in his top base, and I'll just show you his base real quick here. He's running off of mini probes, 1 gas only though, and has 1 zealot here just to kind of keep things on lockdown. As another force field does go down, preventing the zealots from getting as close as they could to a surround on that cannon, where a second one is now being built. However, it is, you know, firing away, but it's really not going to do enough damage that needs to be done, because it is just out of range of both assimilators. This has effectively stopped gas production or income on both of these refineries, which is a very good move. keeping SC forced to use the lower tech units such as a Zealot and cannons. So he is getting here to sacrifice these Zealots pretty much to take out these probes, and he is doing a considerable amount of damage. Actually, let's look at the income while this fight goes on. You can see obviously that he has no gas income because, you know, the probes are busy over here, but even his mineral income itself was double digits there for a second, which is just terrible for your economy this early in the game. It's giving Cookies here such a high advantage in the mineral and gas income, even though he is still only running off of one geyser. But well, he just clicked it, so he may put one up. There you go. There's a second geyser right there. So still one Zealot here, keeping this place in lockdown. Still have a proxy pylon up here. Not really taking advantage of it, though. Doesn't really need to, as he is using this one right down here behind the mineral line. As some Zealots finally get in here to do some damage. Excuse me. As this one is kind of running around. I'm guessing he's kind of doing a last hurrah scouting type thing. As really there's not too much he can do now, as he does have, as SC does have a Stalker here, which can range attack the pylon, obviously, keeping it pretty much immune from any surround by warping in units back here and sandwiching in the Zealots. So this pylon is going to go down, but you know the damage is already done here. Looking at the probe count here, you can see that there's just considerably fewer. And what are you attacking? Oh, okay, yeah, there's another pylon over here. This was probably just a distraction. As, yeah, Cookies didn't really use that at all. So, SC is going to, I can't talk, chrono boost out some more probes. We'll see what he does to respond to this move, as he is way behind now in the economy. As it looks like Cookies is going to stick to using the 4-gate here, which might be a good move if he moves out and keeps the pressure on using this pylon, and he'll pretty much have to just go ahead and start doing that now, as SC is going to send a probe up here and scout what is going on in Red Protoss base. And if he does any sort of tech, he may be able to catch Cookies off guard, but Cookies does have all these forces coming in, so we'll see what he is going to do, as he does put down a Twilight Council. So we might either see some Blink Tech, we might see some High Templar, might see some DTs. So he is opening up some tech routes for him, and we do have a probe and getting ready to drop down a Dark Templar Shrine. Oh, that's not good. Traffic jam. Okay, Dark Shrine going down in the mineral line, which is actually a pretty good move because it keeps it protected by both of these cannons, and really the only thing that's going to be able to attack it is, say, like a Void Ray that comes in here, or a Stalker that warps in, maybe blinks in through here. But I do not believe that Red has Blink Tech at the moment, so I don't think that's too much of an immediate threat, as he is moving in here with these forces. I do get a little bit of a lag spike, not sure why. But this Zealot and Stalker really don't have a chance, as these forces are definitely going to come in here and start tearing up the Cybernetics core out of range of the Photon Cannon. As SC does have his own proxy pylon out here, just kind of hanging out, probably thinking that he could start getting ready for an attack, but unfortunately, you know, the red attack came first, as he was just way more prepared with this, with the early pressure and the 4 gates already up. So Cybernetics core going down, Dark Shrine just about complete. You know, the thing is, you know, Cookies doesn't have any detection, and this is probably just a delay tactic. I mean, it's really 2 Force Seals isn't really what. Like, you can't really do too much with it, but, you know, you did lock down this one Stalker, because he can't, you know, he can't get in there to fire. And the Force Seal pushed him back just a tiny bit. So this pylon's going to go down, base is going to continue to be tore up here, as this Dark Shrine is now complete, and the first Dark Templar is warping in. He is going to start tearing up these forces, as Cookies does not have any detection whatsoever. To see this, he's just going to pretty much have to keep taking it, and hope he can tear down this base in time before, you know, SC can respond by making more Dark Templars, which he is warping in, or he is chrono boosting his warp gate. As Cookies continues to warp in to try to push this down as fast as possible. Another Dark Templar and another one coming in, so 3 DTs now have entered the field. Still no detection. We do have a robotics facility going up, and we also have a Dark Templar, which did just get to the base a second ago, warped in from the proxy pylon, trying to take out this Nexus. However, he is switching over to the robotics facility once he sees that that is the more immediate threat, as one observer will effectively make this Dark Templar just, you know, a glorified Zealot. So The robotics facility is done. However, the HP is going down super quick as the shields have just been bursted through by the Dark Templar, and I do not believe that this observer will get out in time, which is going to leave Cookies extremely vulnerable to, further DT harassment as he is continuing to attack the Nexus, shut down his income completely. You can see that Blue's income is already at 0, obviously, because he does not have an expansion, nor does he have enough money to get one. So pretty much this is just going to be an all-in base race for both players, especially if he gets these other 2 DTs up here, 3 DTs, which it looks like he will. And at this point, these probes are leaving. These probes have pretty much just been enlisted in the 34th Cookies Expeditionary Army Forces, as they are now going to run very quickly and probably try to help with this base race here, as these DTs do indeed do a lot of damage. You can see 45 damage per hit as they have now been queued up to start attacking all of the pylons, shut down these buildings, as Cookies himself only has 140 minerals. And taking a look down here, he did manage to save a few stalkers down here to come in, kill the rest of SC's base. And yeah, this is pretty much just going to be an all-in base race here for both players. Not sure who is going to be the one to come out on top. I think right now Cookies is slightly in the lead, as he does have the probes coming in here, as well as the sentries and some zealots that will make very quick work of this base. And I don't think he's actually built any extra buildings down here in case Blue Player about dies or kills his buildings up here first. But now we have the Dark Templar wall-in. This is going to be very, very damaging for Cookies. If he is not able to break through this somehow, he could try to lure some of the High Templar back, but unfortunately for him, they're all on the hold command. So they are not going anywhere, as this one Dark Templar, he has basically got all the time in the world now, as Cookies finishes up these buildings down here with his probes, which, I mean, you can't discount probes, man. They actually do pretty good damage for what they are. And so now we've got the army kind of gathering up here. You got probes, zealots, couple stalkers running up here to try to take out the Blue base. Blue did build a pylon right here. This is like the last ditch pylon. This is all he has left for buildings. If this pylon goes down, he will not be able to stay in this game. He will indeed be defeated, as the probes are trying to get in here. They're just being decimated by the Dark Templar. And yeah, you are going to hate this. So now he's probably thinking, yeah, I've got this guy for sure. There's no way he can beat him. I've got a cloaked wall here. A sentry force field could push back one of the guys, but I mean, you'd still be putting a force field down there. And this DT is getting dangerously close to finishing off this base. Still has 2 assimilators as well as this pylon. So I mean, really, Cookies is in a pretty good spot. But in order for Cookies to finish this game, he is going to have to get up in this base somehow, some way, as one Dark Templar does come down here and is going to start trying to put the pressure on Cookies, as he is kind of dancing around his own forces at the minute. Here comes some probes. Not really sure what they're going to do. Might see some run-by pressure. The probes are going to go in first, and they're going to... Nope, just kidding. Nope, they are going to use the mining command to get past the Dark Templar. Oh my word. That was beautiful. Oh man, that was absolutely brilliant. He used the probes to go on the mining command up here to skip past the Dark Templar. Once they were up, he used them to just continue to press forward, kill the pylon, which made the Dark Templars retreat, let Cookies get his own units in. That was absolutely the play of the game. That was great. I absolutely loved that. So I think that definitely qualified this game as amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for work, and I will try to have this uploaded by the time I get home. And yeah, so anyways, thank you for sending this replay in. Continue to send your replays in to anarstarcraft@gmail.com, and just put in the title, like, that it's a replay or something. And if you can, leave, like, this is going to sound bad, but leave your in-game name, because I don't always know who it is actually playing. So, and who is submitting the replay. So, alright, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later.